Okay, Spirit, tap me in. This is for the viewers of Pile 1. Spirit, please. Hold on. Let me get my blanket. It's kind of cold in my room. Ooh, this blanket feels so good. Okay. What has Pile 1's person realized about them? Pile 1's person, let's see. We have the Justice. King of Cups at the bottom of the deck. Oh, yeah, okay. So, your person, when it comes to you, they finally realize the truth to a situation dealing with you, or they figured something out when it comes to, like, I want to say something about your personality, Pile 1, that this person feels like that they find you hard to understand, or they find you hard to get, or they never knew, like, they never felt like they had you all figured out. I want to say they still don't really have you all figured out, but maybe they're realizing that for some of y'all also, they may have, like, idealized you to a point where they may have felt like maybe that you had something all figured out, or that with this Justice card especially, like, you were at peace with a situation. Like, it's giving a vibe of like this person is either, I don't know if they're in your life or they're seeing this, but they may be realizing or noticing that you're going through something, or you're dealing with something. Some of you guys may even be suffering. And it feels like y'all are the Pile where it's like you don't like to ask for help, or maybe even like when things are going bad in your life, you're not the type to show it or to put your problems on others, to vent. You get what I'm saying? Like, you may, I don't know if this is a part of what they're noticing, but it does also feel like they could be noticing that you're a bit moody, or like recently you've been moody. Recently something about you has been off balance, something isn't right. Like, they're noticing a change, and I want to say your person's worried, especially if you're together. But others of you is like, you may not be with this person, but they've noticed like a change in your energy, a change in your personality. It's like, I'm hearing something about they may have realized a pattern or a sign when it comes to you. Like, you have a habit of doing something when you're sad, when you're lonely, when you're worried. Again, when things aren't going your way, or when life is seeming to be stressful, there's something that you do, and they can pick up on this now. It's like they finally figured out something about you. They're finally understanding you a bit more. Let's see, 7 of Cups. I think with this 7 of Cups, they may be realizing that, again, with the Seven of Cups, going back to how I said they may have like idolized something about you, or idolized like maybe they I mean it maybe it's not a bad thing, but they may realize how you idolize things, or how you like to kind of look at things with rose-colored glasses. Maybe like they're realizing that there's still like some purity in you, that there's still some innocence or like naivety in you. And I mean, I'm not getting that's a bad thing. Maybe it's like being around you, they realize that you still have like that, you're still connected to your child like energy. You're still a big kid at heart, you know. You may be grown in your big boy, big girl age, but that doesn't change the fact that you still like to have fun, that you're silly, that you're goofy, you're playful, or like you're not afraid to like take a joke or something. Let's see one more for my pile ones. This pile ones person. Look, Queen of Cups. Bottom deck, we have the Four of Swords. I was just thinking about the Four of Swords. I really wish I would have said that earlier, because I was getting the Four of Swords when we first got the Justice card, because like I said, the message I was getting was just how it feels like your person could be sensing something's off in your energy. Maybe it's like usually you're always happy, usually you're always like affectionate, or usually you always have a smile on your face. Again, like you have a habit of doing something and you may not be doing it because something's off, or because something's off, you are doing something that you have a habit of doing when something is off. I hope that's not confusing, but just play it back if you need to understand what I'm trying to say. Whatever it is, there's a change in your energy. There is like even like possibly like a distance, maybe distance here, or feeling like something's not right. I think I said it earlier too, but yeah, they're realizing the truth of a situation, the truth of the matter. And maybe this is like they've been picking up how something's not right with you, and this could just be, you know, they finally realize what it is that's going on with you, because they've been noticing something's off. They may be realizing what the problem is, but also they also realize when you act a specific type of way, or you do a specific type of thing, or you say something like this, that it means, it's like they're connecting the dots in some type of way with you. Like they're again figuring you out more, understanding your personality more, and it's making them feel like, okay, the next time this happens, I'm gonna make sure to catch it early, or I'm gonna make sure to call that out, or I know why Power One did this, or why Power One said that, or why Power One is acting this way. I know how to deal with this situation now. Yeah, that's what it really feels like. Everybody's situation is gonna be different. Some of y'all may have just like got into like a little disagreement, maybe even some type of argument or fight for some. But it feels like, especially with that Justice card, there is like some type of peace or resolution to whatever the situation is. But again, it's kind of like how they say, you know, usually, I don't know that saying, but it's like when people like that are close, or like best friends or family members or relationships, stuff like that, when you have disagreements or you have big arguments, a lot of the times, especially if you and that person can get through that argument with, like, in a healthy way, or in a way where you both feel seen and heard and understood, a lot of the times those situations deepen the connection. It makes it stronger. But going back to what I was saying, like, it helps you understand that person more, because I just be feeling like a lot of times a lot of situations just be misunderstandings. And I feel like if people would be vulnerable more and more willing to listen and understand each other, like, we could actually all get along better, I think. And I think I'm saying that because that may have been your situation, where they finally got your side of the story, or they finally got to see you not in this idealistic way, and they've realized, had this type of epiphany or realization when it comes to you, that they thought they knew you, or they thought they understood you, or had you figured out, but they don't. And some of you, they could be realizing that they don't know you that well, that they need to get to know you more. They need to actually take the time to listen and understand you and ask questions, because maybe they thought that they knew you and something happened, made them realize that they don't know you at all. Trying to see anything else. I think that's all I got for you guys, pile one. Please give this video a huge like. I hope you guys enjoyed, and yeah, I'll see you guys in my next reading. Bye. Alrighty, let's go. Let's get into it. My pile twos, how are you? I hope you're doing well. It is currently 1:33 a.m. o'clock. Poetic just got off of work. Just worked her 10-hour shift. And I'm trying to stay consistent, trying to stay on track and stay focused. I got a goal that I'm trying to reach. So that's the plan. It's a little bit that's going on in my life. But pile two, let's see. When it comes to your person, what have they realized about you? Let's see from my pile two, Spirit. The 10 of Wands. I want to say, when it comes to your person, this person may like to study you, or it's something about them noticing the little things about you. I'm hearing something about somebody here has like a mole, or like freckles, or like maybe a dimple or dimples, or like a scar on their face, on their body part. Somebody may have recently just noticed the color of someone's nails. Specifically, if you've changed the color of your nails, they notice the fact that you've changed the color, the style, the shape. You've changed them. And they may, I want to say as well, to your person notices a lot, but they don't like act on it, or they don't say anything about it. It's like, you could change your hair. I hate people like this. Don't piss me off. This is the type of person I'm getting, where it's like, you could change your hair, pile two. I mean, it's noticeable. you were ginger yesterday and now you're straight blonde. This person will notice it, but they won't acknowledge it, or they won't compliment you or say anything about it. It's like, I don't know what's up with that with them. Or it's like they may take note of certain things about you, but again, it's like they don't acknowledge those things, or they don't say anything about it. I don't know what that's all about. Also, another channel message: your person has possibly realized how talented, skilled, or good at something that you are. Specifically, if this person's ever seen you do your self-care routine, maybe like your makeup routine, or like specific hairstyles, they may notice how like good you are at like possibly doing your makeup, your eyeliner. They like how creative you get with your look, with your style. Some of you, they may notice how like something matches. If you like to match like your purse with your top, or like if you like to wear headbands or bows or accessories, like you're not a person that like mismatches gold and silver. Some of you may, but I'm getting like something here about matching or something going well together. It's like something that you may have had to pay attention to the detail to, and maybe most people would look over it. But again, because this person does pay attention to the small things with you, they've noticed. And again, it's like they probably haven't complimented you or said anything about it, because this person's just a butthead and they just want to keep stuff to themselves. And it's like, why can't you just tell Pal too? Like, you like how their socks match their tie, or it may not even be that extreme or that exact thing, but something like that here. Ace of Wands. Got a lot of aces here. Or not aces, I'm sorry. We got a lot of wands here. What is Pile 2's person noticed about Diom? I don't know what this is about, but I was hearing your person may have noticed how you have a really high tolerance for something, or something about having long stamina, I think that's the word, or being able to handle a lot of situations, a lot of stress, a lot of difficulty. Maybe they've noticed that you have a lot of things that you're carrying on your back, as in like just life problems, life responsibilities. They may even notice that you carry on other people's burdens, and that you don't take time to yourself, or you're not selfless enough. I think that's the word. No, you're not selfish enough. Yeah, they realize that you need to be a little bit more selfish. And maybe you wouldn't be so stressed about something, or if that's not the case, like I said, they've realized that you maybe just have a lot of things on your plate. You have a lot of responsibilities, and that you really are a person that has their hand in multiple things, or you have a lot of things going on where Like, you have a very busy life. I want to say others of you, 18 plus message, your person may have realized that, like, you have a really high sex drive, or like how maybe they've realized how sexually they're attracted to you, or it's something here about that sexual energy being very thick, very, like, there's chemistry here. Yeah, with that Ace of Wands, they've noticed how the chemistry between you two, possibly even like how it affects your connection or how you deal with each other. And when I say that, I mean, like, because you and this person like each other, or there's chemistry there, maybe they've noticed, like, you get nervous around them, or, for example, when you talk to them, you may lower your voice, or maybe you, like, play with your hair, or you don't really look this person in the eye. They may notice the fact that they make you nervous, or they make you shy, or, like, you kind of lose your train of thought when you're around this person. It could even be the fact that, like, they've noticed how when they are around you, you seem more stress-free, or you seem more calm, you seem more relaxed. Like, maybe you're naturally a person that's got a lot of stuff you're worried about, or you're always on the go, but they've noticed, like, when they come around, you actually are more present, and you actually are kind of more resting in that feminine energy, or just you're more laid, chill, relaxed energy. But I really do feel like it is something here about they've realized how their energy affects yours when they're around, how you kind of... I'm also getting as well too, like, when you like somebody, or when you're attracted to somebody, how you can, maybe not intentionally, but it's like when you're around that person, you're not the same person. You don't treat them the same way as everybody else, or you don't act the same way around them as you do with everyone else. And maybe they've seen you interact with other men, other women, other people that even are interested in you. Ooh, they could even be noticing how you don't play about them, or play about y'all's connection, whether y'all together or not. Like, they see how you aren't out here being friendly. You're not out here trying to jeopardize what y'all got going on. Like, they notice the little things when it's like maybe somebody's trying to hit on you, how you're not quick to entertain anybody, or you're quick to cut somebody off, or kind of like give somebody the middle finger. Not you flipping lovers off, but all these wands. Oh my gosh, you got the devil. Oh, they could notice how, like, overprotective you are about them, or about something, or defensive. You're very defensive about something. Some of y'all, want to say, going back to what I was saying earlier about them noticing how talented or creative or skilled, good at something that you are, that may be the thing that you're very defensive about. And maybe they try to critique you or critique something, and it's like they have realized that maybe they shouldn't do that because you get very defensive, or because this is something that you're very protective about. You don't like to hear anybody else's input. That may not be what that's for, but ooh, and then with this devil, lastly, There's something about you indulging. They've noticed you like to indulge, or you like to, I want to say have fun, but maybe like a little too much fun. Maybe something here about spending money. They like, you like to spend money, or you're always spending money. There's some toxic habits that you have, but to you it may be fun, and maybe you got the money to spend. They're perceiving it as like the devil, as in like, because that's the bottom deck card, the devil. So they're perceiving it as like maybe not the healthiest thing. Maybe that you are a drinker and you know how to drink a lot, but you can hold your liquor, you can hold whatever it is that you're drinking. It's not like you're out here getting wasted or doing anything crazy. I really just want to say, over with that devil, it's more of like they just notice that you like to have fun, that you're the type of person where you kind of party hard like a rock star, or you do things where it's not like you're trying to, you may be being safe about it, but you're gonna live your life like it's like it's your last. I want to say more of like you're a daredevil. You're very like a risk taker and fearless when it comes to like, maybe when you're out and you're having fun, or just in life in general. That's how you are. But okay, pile 2, that's your reading. I really hope you enjoyed. Please like and subscribe. My bad, y'all. A motorcycle just went by my window. It scared me, but okay. I hope y'all enjoyed. Please give this video a like and subscribe if you're new. And I will see y'all in my next reading. Bye. Alright, now for my pile 3. This is for pile 3. For the viewers of pile 3. What is it that pile 3's person has realized about them? We have the 4 of Cups. I want to say somebody here is realizing that somebody has feelings for someone. Or I'm hearing what I'm feeling, or what I was feeling in the past was deeper than what I thought, or more than what I thought. I want to say when you're around this person, they may actually notice how they feel when they're around you, or something about this person feeling more present, actually feeling emotions. Maybe this is the type of guy or girl that doesn't like to get too mushy gushy, get too like in their feels about stuff, or maybe even too cool for school, or maybe come off as cool or unbothered. If it's not them, it could even be like the other way around. They may be noticing that you're actually catching feelings for them, or that you actually are feeling something too. But I want to say, if that's the case, maybe they have been feeling this way first, and they're realizing that the feelings are mutual. But back to the first situation, if that doesn't resonate, it does feel like that this person could be noticing how something, when they're around you, how you make them feel. I want to say specifically, your person may be noticing how they're not stressing or thinking about someone or something from their past. They don't feel haunted by a situation, or it could even be like this person may have trust issues, and they may be realizing that for some reason, maybe they haven't figured out exactly why yet, but it feels safe to be honest with you, or safe to be around you, safe to commit to you, or safe to love. It's like I want to say too, like they're realizing something means more than what they were expressing at one point. Something matters more or means more to them, or is more important than what they tried to portray, or what they were feeling maybe once in the past. Spirit, give me more for my pile of threes. Look, death. There's been some type of change, a rebirth. They could be realizing that they want a fresh start, or that they want to start over. They want a new beginning, a do-over. Some of y'all, if you're with this person, this is only if you're with this person or dealing with this person, they could actually be realizing how they want to like possibly start someplace new with you, like move away. I even want to say like they may be realizing that they want to further this connection. They want to deepen the connection. Like they want more with you. And some of y'all, it may be like some history here though. But again, it's like they kind of want to clean the slate with you. They want a fresh start with you. Last card. Yeah, King of Swords. I'm seeing that scene in The Grinch that's oh my gosh, Three of Swords at the bottom of the deck. Listen, I'm seeing the scene in The Grinch That Stole Christmas. I know it's about 1 million of those cartoon movies, and you know it's probably like a real one or whatever. It's so many of those movies, but there's a scene in the one that I'm talking about where the Grinch's heart starts to like kind of like heal, or like he starts to feel something again after all these years of being cold-hearted. Again, this King of Swords being like stiff, being just cold and possibly rude, and just what you would think of the King of Swords man, especially dating a King of Swords man. I don't want to be with no King of Swords man. No shade, King of Swords. Then watch I end up with a King of Swords man or something. But I'm just kind of like in this playful mood, doing too much. I don't know if it's y'all's pile that I said I just got off of work and I just worked a 10-hour shift. So something about me is like when I'm getting tired or when I'm tired, I just start being silly and goofy. I don't know if y'all can relate to that, where you just be saying stuff, you just be doing stuff, but it's just because you're tired, you need to go to sleep. But that's the case here. I really want to get this video filmed for y'all. Like I said, I'm trying to stay on track. I'm trying to stay consistent. Okay, back to y'all's read. Three of Swords. Okay, actually, let's say some of you may have been in a situation with this person, and maybe this person once felt unfazed by whatever happened or whatever was said or done. And maybe it took them a while, but this could be like what's going on now, especially if you haven't talked to this person or seen this person. But it feels like that they have realized that they are hurt by something, or they were offended. And if not them, maybe they're realizing how they've hurt you, how they've betrayed you or caused you some type of pain. And again, with that death, it's like, I think because of that, because they actually do care, because I want to say this may be the type of person, man or woman, that may not care about other people's feelings, or they may have not cared in a specific situation because they were trying not to feel anything. They kind of made themselves not care. But it's something about they can't keep these feelings. No, they can't hide these emotions for long. So something's coming up, something's coming to the surface, and they're finally realizing that, again, when it comes to these feelings that they have for you, they've had them all along, or they were there all along, but it was something with this person that they didn't express them at the time, or didn't want to take action on them. And they may actually be doing some reflecting, some shadow work, or kind of like dissecting themselves. I want to say, like, let's see. Oh my gosh, Knight of Cups at the bottom of the deck under the Three of Swords. I was just gonna say, I do feel like they want to come to you in a different energy. Last time you may have dealt with this person, or just this person's normal energy could be a King of Swords, like, but it's like a change in energy, especially with this death. It's like this person has had a strong ego death, or a strong, like, deep transformation, and it's caused their whole identity to shift, or how they were being in your life, the person that they were showing up to you in your life. They're changing that because they, like I said, they realized that you deserve better, you deserve more, and you deserve to be treated that way. It's like, honestly, now they're kind of realizing the value that you added to their life. I feel like, you know, if this person really does decide to come back and say how they feel, it's up to you to take them back, or to forgive, but not go back. I say just kind of trust your intuition, but also be smart and protect yourself. Make sure you're not putting yourself in a situation where somebody's just going to hurt you again. Like, make sure this person is worthy of you. You know, do you want to be back in that situation, and there could be a potential ending again, or a potential situation that could cause you pain again? Like, there's some things that you need to think about when it comes to this person I'm hearing for y'all, pile 3. But like I said, I'm gonna end this early. I am so tired. I hope this resonated. I hope, you know, you got what you needed to hear out of this. Sorry if this wasn't the best read ever, or it was really short. I really do be trying to put my all into my readings, but y'all, today I am so tired. So like I said, I hope you got what you needed to hear out of this one. Please give this video a thumbs up, and I will see y'all in my next reading. Bye.